This is a 2026 Chevy Silverado 3500 High Country. And this is the best deal you can get on an HD truck right now. I borrowed it from Garff Chevy here in American Fork. This truck is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Caden, one of the sales managers. He can get you set up to get a great deal. I want to show you guys the pricing on their website too, because I was shocked to see just how cheap they got this truck down to. Let's go and check out the window sticker so you guys see the MSRP, and then I'll take you guys around this beautiful build. At the very top is a description, black on black. Then here's a short listing of the standard features. Be sure to pause to see more. Base price comes in at $74,500. And then here are all the options on this truck. So Duramax diesel is $99.90. This is the cheapest diesel option in the segment and one of the best engines you can get, and I'll explain that here in a second. High Country Premium Package is $28.80. Midnight Edition is $16.90. Z71 Off-Road is $325. Multi-Flex Tailgate $260. Now, with all the options, including destination at $25.95, the truck has a total price of $91,740. And on their website, they have this truck priced at $83,240, which is an $8,500 discount on a 2026 top-of-the-line Silverado. This truck is definitely cold-blooded. You guys remember I had a 2024 with a gas engine, pretty much like this in white, and it was about the same price as this truck discounted. So these trucks are definitely a really good bargain. Now you guys can see right here, it has the LED headlights with the sequential turn signals. Fog lights are down below, which are LED reflective style. Front parking sensors. You guys can see active grille shutters on this one too, which helps with aerodynamics and heating. Chrome recovery hooks. Now on the regular High Country, this would be chrome. Of course, your front grille would be chrome, and your hood scoop here around it would be chrome too. So they do black all that out. And I like the idea of them blacking out all the badging. Around that time when I bought my truck, that was still chrome if you got the blackout badging. But yeah, overall this truck looks so stinking good. And I actually don't mind the chrome treatment to like the recovery hooks and around the bow tie either. Here's that camera with the sprayer. But really aggressive styling on this truck. And then here's a quick peek at that suspension. This is why this truck drives so good on the highway. Independent front suspension. You guys see that fabric material for the liner, and then here's a quick peek at the tires. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner ATs. It's going to be a 275/65/20, so 20-inch wheel, and these are basically 34.1 inches in height, 10.8 inches in width, so they're a pretty meaty tire, I would say. So when you go to a 35, it's not that big of a difference in comparison with this one here, but it has decent capacity, 3,750 pounds of capacity at 80 psi cold. And I like the wheel design. What do you guys think? Does it work? I want to show you guys on this side some of the lighting and the shade. High Country badge, all blacked out. But you have these forward lights here, amber accent, and then you have these lights here if you're backing up a trailer. And these are power folding, power towed mode, so they can push out to give you more visibility around your trailer. Smart key system and power deployable running boards. You guys saw the price of this truck, right? And when you get the High Country, they give you this nicer trimming down below here. It says 3500 HD. It has like a black chrome appearance to it as well. They do paint the door handles around the mirror caps too. You do have perimeter lighting under those running boards. 36-gallon fuel tank too. 7-gallon DEF tank. Now they do put this icon on here now simply because people have been putting DEF in here, and that's a $20,000 repair bill if you do that. I like the steps on the side of the bed, and this truck does have the largest bed for standard in the segment. No stickers on the side. I like that too, by the way. And we have to check out the leaf pack too. 5 leaves in the main pack, and you have 2 overloads, Rancho shocks. They do provide a liner out back too. And this truck does have that optional multi-flex tailgate. Class 5 hitch. This also has the camera provisions right there, 7-pin. And let's go ahead and drop this tailgate down. Now this truck does have the full LED tail lights. And one thing I like about GM trucks, when you get fifth wheel prep package, they figure you're gonna want the spray and bed liner. I like how they package their trucks for sure. You have 400 watts of power. You have some bed lights, tons of tie down points too here. And if you don't remember, that fifth wheel prep package is slightly behind the axle, so it does give you better clearance for your trailer if you tow like a gooseneck or fifth wheel. 2 cameras above the cab, one for bed view, one for the rear view mirror, power sliding glass, and then here's that sunroof right there. Now just below, here's that spare tire. You also have a 342 rear with an automatic locker. You can see those Rancho shocks a little bit better too. And then here's a nice side view of the trunk. So why is this one of the best diesel options in the segment? Well, one thing I'll tell you is this. I like the fuel delivery system on this truck. Diesel fuel pump and injectors. I haven't heard of any issues with these Duramax diesels in regards to the fuel delivery. And that's something that they have fixed over time. It has 470 horsepower now, 975 pound-feet of torque, up from 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque from 2023 and earlier L5Ps. Now they did updates to the combustion, turbocharger, and a few other internal upgrades, and they actually made this engine better overall. You can go and watch Bank's video on their website when they did tear down and show side by side. 15W40 oil, and it does have the 10-speed transmission, stamped approved Allison. That's going to be going away after January 2026, so you're going to start seeing trucks delivered without that Allison emblem. But overall, really good engine, and it's not $14,000 to get a diesel in this truck, and I like that about the Duramax. Now this is where this Chevy wins. For the price point of what you get for the interior, it truly is top notch. Love the wood treatment that they give you. This is real wood. You can feel how porous it is. You can also see that satin trimming here, perforated leather, and then a lot of soft touch. You can see some of that stitch pattern here and the piping. And here's some of the controls for the door. So you have that power forward function for the mirrors and power turbo, as I mentioned. 9-speaker Bose sound system. I like the speaker grill design too. It really makes this interior look very upscale. High Country badge. And this does have the 10-way seats. Also tilt and telescoping steering wheel. 4-wheel drive system with drive modes. Electronic parking brake. And then of course your lighting controls right there. But yeah, overall great design. They do wrap this in a fabric material for the A-pillar. And for the, no, this is plastic for the B-pillar though. Sunroof. Let's check out your vanities real quickly. And let's see what's going on with the passenger side. For the price point of this truck, it truly is amazing when you compare it to like a $100,000 Ford truck. 10-way seat on this side, and by the way, you cannot get 10-way seat on the passenger side with the Ford trucks. Love this big wood trimming that they give you here. Also, if you do plan on using this truck for a bed camper, they're showing 2,956 pounds of capacity for that. Nice wood trimming. I will show you the Payload here in a second too, by the way. But a lot of leg room on the front end. Be sure to take note of that. And then out back, it's a big cab. Seat back pockets, outboard heated seats in the rear, USBs, air vents. Love this storage. If you need more visibility, this does drop down. More comfort with this armrest and more cup holders. They also give you that storage below the seat. Decent headroom as well. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. That is pretty cool. Great animations. And to start it up is your push button start. Now you guys saw the camera above the cab. It was for this, and let's go ahead and go through the screen. If you go to cameras, the truck does have the 360 camera view. So this is the front and then the rear. And then you also have that bed view camera too. And just take note of how clear this is. The sun is behind us and you don't have any glare on this too. You can zoom in as well to check on your cargo. Or if you hook up your trailer, it works good for that too. And I like how customizable this screen is too. You can remove from this menu here. Maybe you want to have your cameras right there. Apple CarPlay can be listed right there. Split screen. And if you get the tire pressure monitoring system, it will show you the pressure and the temperature here while you're going on the road. That's really nice that they give you the split screen too. Single stage exhaust brake is right there. Lane keep assist is like an alert. Parking sensors can be disabled. You can drop the tailgate, caution light, traction control, and then downhill assist is right there. Dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats. Heated steering wheel button is actually right here though. And if you ever have a chance to look at Chevy versus GMC, look at the amount of storage you get down below, because they put the trailer brake controller right here. So it just opens up this area a lot better. 2 USBs on the side. More cup holders. Wireless charger. Type C and Type A USB. And 120 volt power plug. This does pop out. And I love this center console. Get that big old High Country badge right there. Nice stitching and perforated leather on here too. And just above, Home Link. Right there. You also have controls for the sunroof and that power sliding glass. LED interior lights. And of course you can't forget the heads-up display. So you can turn this on and off too. You can brighten it up and make it a little bit darker. Hope you guys can see it there. And lastly, I want to show you guys this screen here. I like some of the information that they give you. You can fully customize this too. So if you want, you can change the information that you see. I like to put the transmission fluid over there. Then you can put on the right side whatever you want. Maybe you want your tire pressure there. Lower gauges, you can do maximum information or you can do minimum. And if you want to change the overall layout, you can too. But yes, overall, for the package that you get and the pricing, this is truly one of the best on the market. Lastly, I like to show this little storage here because up here, there's no place for your sunshades. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,600 pounds. The rear is class leading at 7,250 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is 12,100 pounds. 20 by 8.5 wide wheels. And you guys see right here, payload is really good, 3,706 pounds. And they're saying 20,000 pound conventional towing, 21.6 for gooseneck. Truck weighs on the curb 8,394 pounds. 30,000 pound gross combined weight rating. And if you wonder what the tire pressure is, 60 out front, 80 in the rear. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that, again, this is truly the bargain truck. If you want the highest trim level from Chevy, you can get this truck around $80,000. It's a really good deal today.